What's up, guys? Brad and
Deb
here, and we are very excited to bring you this video. What we're going to be doing today is taking this gravel and putting it in these Vevor Geo-Cells. So what these are is a geotextile that's formed into a grid, and that grid will help lock in your gravel. And the camera doesn't pick it up well, but it slopes from the camera to us a little bit, maybe a foot or so, and then slopes a lot more down to the gravel. And what we want to do is solidify where we go in and out of our mega shed with our equipment. So the reason we're doing all this is because we use dirt from our pond, which is heavy in clay. And when we built up this area for our mega shed, this was all clay. And when it got wet, what would happen?
It got muddy and mucky and messy.
It got very sticky and it was hard for us to get our equipment out. So we're very excited to finally put down this gravel. We got about 5 or 6 days invested in this project so far. But today we're actually going to make progress. So this video is going to be about how to use these Vevor Geo-Cells, and we'll leave a link down below. We're a Vevor affiliate, and also there's a discount if you use the code. But we're excited to use this and show you how it's used. We're learning ourselves, so leave a comment down below if you see a better way. But we're going to jump on the tractor and grab some gravel. Deb's going to grab a shovel, right?
Yep, that's me. I'm the shoveler.
Deb's going to grab a shovel and we're going to get these things seeded, and then once we get them seeded, we should be able to dump, a lot of gravel on top of them and then spread it out with the tractor.
Yay. So we have this one pinned down with landscaping pins, have it stretched out, but we still need to figure out our plan for this one and then that one. It is hot and sticky and humid today. We were hoping for a little bit of cloud coverage, but look, it's going to be cloudy everywhere but here, so we won't get any reprieve. Bella is standing in front of a fan. That's how hot it is. Scoop number 1. This is our first time doing it, so not sure how effective we're going to be. Oh, good, he is going to do that. I thought we were going to shovel first. Oh, I like this much better. Look at that. Just a little sprinkle, sprinkle. The more sprinkle, sprinkle, the less shovel, shovel. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice right there. Oh, a little bigger sprinkle. I wonder if we can just take that back of like a hard landscape rake and just rake it with the flat side. We got 2 loads of gravel. If you saw the video with the road base, we didn't quite have enough road base, so we got more gravel than we had road base. So we should have plenty. Oh, that was big. I'm going to test my theory of using the back of the landscape rake to pull it and see how that works.
So this is the first time we've ever used this product, and Deb and I were dreading using shovels or any kind of manual labor. It is ridiculously hot here in North Florida, probably 110 heat index, and we're having to take a lot of breaks. But that filled in pretty good. I'm going to use a shovel and try and do some work here while Deb does the rake. But so far, it looks good. What do you think, Deb?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's going to do its job exactly how it's intended. The rake is going to be good too. Look at that. Look at that. Grab and pull. Grab and pull.
I think once we fill in these grids, it'll be easy to grade on top of it and pull like this.
That was what I was going to do next. I was going to do one side at a time.
That's what every wife wants, more direction, right?
Yeah, you saw that. What I was doing was pulling to the empty cells. I can only do one side at a time, but my supervisor gave me more directions to do what I was doing.
So this is crucial we get this right. And if you go back to our previous video, you'll see where Deb and I took a shovel and measured and made sure that these Geo-Cells would be about 1 inch below the concrete, because we want the gravel up to the top of the concrete, and we're trying not to have the actual black Geo-Cells show. Want me to dump that and get the tractor out of the way?
Yep. Feels like it's 105 with 90% humidity. Oh, that's thick.
So Deb's trying to keep her eye on Bella, and you can see her past the pole barn out there in the pasture. She likes to go for a run and then come back. I don't know that she likes to come back, does she?
She eventually likes to come back because it's hot. She wants shade and water.
She's no dummy. So far, this is working exactly like we wanted it to, and it's not that hard. But I probably could do a better job with the tractor, but Deb wanted to rake. She wanted to sweat a little.
Mission accomplished. Bella went for a swim in the pond.
She's a smart one. So you definitely have to fill these cells up, because if you don't get them something in the center of one, it'll push and collapse from the side. But we haven't collapsed any, but we definitely have to get something in the center before we move it around too much. And by the center, I mean the center of the cell.
It's all fun and games until you grab the cell with your rake.
So what we did here is Deb caught the fabric with her rake, and it brought the Geo-Cell up from the bottom, and it's not sitting flat on the dirt. So the lesson learned here is you definitely need to use landscaping pins, and I would say shovel instead of rake.
Or use the back of the rake.
I'll show you what happened here. Her rake grabbed this and pulled it up, and when it pulled it up, rock got up underneath the Geo-Cell and lifted it up. So you need that to be down. But as soon as we fill these in, then it can't move. But the danger is grabbing this and rolling it that way. I've got to be mindful of that as well. So when I'm backblading, I got to have my bucket over top of the gravel here and pull this way and make sure I don't catch this edge with the tractor bucket. So this video will start out as a how we do, and maybe by the end it'll turn into a how to do.
Most of our videos are how we do.
You can see where I hit that with a shovel right there, just like Deb did. Gonna have to be careful when grading with the tractor.
Oh. Oh, okay. It might not be a bad idea if he were to put buckets around the edges. That way Deb doesn't maybe grab one again with her rake. Tell you what, tractor's sure a lot more efficient than we are with rakes and shovels. Packing it down with the tractor tires. Uh-oh, I think we had a little Vevor oopsie there. Making sure a couple of cells are down low enough. I don't know if they popped up from the gravel or the tractor, or quick and easy fix. I think it looks good. I think it's gonna look better once it rains and the gravel's pretty.
Right.
But I think it looks good.
So what we have here, folks, is number 57 limestone, and it was recently milled from the quarry. So once it gets washed by a couple of rains, it'll be a lot whiter. If you'll notice, the top of the piles are more white. Getting back to the Vevor product, I really like it. I like that we have confidence that this is not going anywhere. This gravel is here to stay. I will say it takes some finesse. Doing the center of the grid, no problem. You can dump, you can shovel, whatever. But as you're either using a shovel or a rake on the edges, you got to make sure that those edges, and by the edges, these are the edges, they're loose, and we didn't pin everyone with a landscape pin. We learned our lesson on that. We're going to pin every edge on the next couple. But you need to fill the center first and then work your edges so that you're always dragging material away, so you don't flip up that Geo-Cell that's on the end. I am really, really pleased with this product. Like I said, a lot of confidence that this gravel isn't going anywhere. Any final thoughts, Deb?
No, I think it's good, and I think it is going to do what we wanted it to. It does create a little bit of extra work, a couple extra steps. And if it wasn't Florida hot, that would actually be okay too.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna be pleased with it. We'll do an update 6 months from now and let you know how it's doing.
Yes, definitely follow along. If you're not subscribed, why not? It's 100% free. But we'll be coming in and out of this shed a lot more now because now we won't be weather dependent. But now we're gonna get to work on these other 2 pieces of GeoGrid. That'll be in another video, which will be the completed project of finally graveling this. And again, this building was built 3 years ago and we're finally getting around to graveling it. But that's gonna do it for today's video, folks. We sure appreciate you watching. We'll put a couple links up here to the prep work for this gravel job. But until next time, remember, life's short.
Be kind.
Nope.
Nope, nope,
Nope.
but do be kind.
But until next time, y'all take care out there, and remember, life's short
Be kind.
and tractor hard.
Take care.